Hi guys, welcome to Oxford and welcome to another stressy street photography challenge. This challenge is going to be a hard one. I have to photograph Oxford in 10 photographs. Now that might not sound that difficult, but I have to photograph it in 10 photographs. So 10 clicks of the camera. And I'm not allowed to do any more than 10 clicks. It's literally 10 clicks and every single photo in the video will be the photo that I take. So if I cock anything up, it's going to be in the video. So come with me around Oxford as I have got 1 hour to photograph Oxford in 10 clicks. Wish me luck. That is St Mary's Church, I believe, and I've seen quite a nice shot here through a reflection. I'm not sure about that actually. I got a bit nervous. Got a bit nervous that if I take that one and it's not good, then it's going to make me look like an idiot. So I've cancelled that one. I'm going to photograph something else, but I've still got these 10 shots to do it. Radcliffe camera has to be in this, surely. This is quite a nice shot from here, but it's quite a lot of trees and stuff in the way. This is an amazing place, Oxford. Surely I've got to get some good shots here. But can I do it in 10 clicks? That's the thing. It makes me a bit nervous. I didn't think I would be, but... Usually I wouldn't be too worried about this, but I have to get the composition right. So I don't want to slightly miscompose. And then do I get a slow shutter speed as people are coming through here? A bit more risky, might blur the whole thing. Do I get a safe one? Then that's a bit boring. I think I'm going to go safe for this one. This is my first one. I'm going to go safe. Now people in the way, don't want to take the shot. I did it. First shot. First shot. Okay, I went quite safe. The sun came out, which was nice. I just took a photograph of a static building, so that was fairly easy. But it was a nice shot, you know, got some lovely framing from the college entrance, and obviously got the Radcliffe camera, which is just an insane building. Unfortunately, we've got some scaffolding around it, but you know, it doesn't detract from the building itself. So that's 1 out of 10 done. Doing well so far. I'm confident now, feel confident. Surely I have to photograph the Bridge of Sighs, don't I? I'd quite like to get something like going past the Bridge of Sighs to make it a bit more interesting, but again, nervous about cooking up the shutter speed or misfocusing and then having to put that in the video. Oh, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna wait for like something to go past and blur the subject, blur the people going past on a slow shutter speed and have the Bridge of Sighs in the background. That's what I'm gonna do. Cyclist, that's what I need, a cyclist. Oh god, I just took the photo. I haven't looked at it yet. It wasn't a cyclist, it was someone carrying a bag. And then, oh no, this could go badly this day. I didn't know whether to photograph the person going past and pan him or to leave it still and then have him as like a blur in the foreground. I'm actually not quite sure what I did and I don't want to look at the photo. Let's hope I got that right. Oh god. A great shot here of the Radcliffe camera and St Mary's in the background. Composition wise, it's quite fun because you've got the big Radcliffe camera on the left hand side, St Mary's in the middle, and then you've got this little lamp on the right hand side. It sort of all balances itself out. However, below is scaffolding and trucks, so I need to sort of aim up a bit. But it's got nice light now, blue sky in the background. The reason why I had my sort of camera above my head is as soon as you aim up, then all your verticals converge. So I need to try to get as high as I can and put the camera as level as I can so that all the verticals are true. I don't think they were quite true, but better than warping them too much. Okay, that was a good one. Number 3 done. There's a lovely street here, very Oxford. this is. I have got a couple of distracting elements though. So I'm going to try and use my zoom lens and zoom up. Again, I could take the easy shot and crop it out so there's no people in it, or I wait for the right person and give the subject a bit of movement, a bit more context, I suppose. Maybe I'll do that. So I took a photo of this really nice alleyway here. I'm not actually quite sure what the street is called, but I was framing it up and then I saw a flock of birds go through the sky, and just out of instinct I took the photograph. I don't know if it's good. Yeah, because I was going to go for someone who's kind of walking through the alleyway. I was like, I'll just wait for the right person. And then the flock of birds came and I took the photograph. Oh God. I think it's good, but I'm not sure I quite framed it up properly. We'll have to see. Okay, I feel like I've done architecture now. So now I need to try and photograph some life, which is going to be much harder to film and photograph at the same time. But I'm in the covered market now and this place is epic. I'll try and photograph some life because obviously, you know, I'm trying to take 10 photographs of Oxford, so I need to have some sort of life and energy to all the shots. So here we go. I've just found quite a nice shot of someone getting their hair cut at this barber's here. I'm going to shoot through the window and get a shot of him in the mirror looking at himself. So that's quite an interesting one. What shot is that? Is that shot number 5? Doing quite well. This is a really tricky one. Really, I could have quite a lot of potential, but it's waiting for the right person, and I can't stay here all day. I can only take one photo. So this is a reflection I found going out from the covered market. A reflection on each side. There's a reflection from a shop window, and obviously the silhouettes at the gate, and all the light is coming from behind, so it makes a brilliant silhouette with the old lampshades above. It's just an incredible shot with all the framing and all the light. Just looks amazing. So I'm really happy to find this one. It's just whether I can make it work in the time frame and in one shot. Okay, I think it's time for the one sort of photograph that I've been putting off until now, and it's the pan. So essentially panning is doing a slow shutter speed of something moving and getting that subject in focus while the background is all blurred and conveys a sense of movement. I'm not brilliant at this and certainly need more than one go. I'm going to do it now, and I'm really sorry if the whole thing's blurred, it's rubbish. Do not judge me, you're meant to do more than one go at this. I would test the background to see what it looks like with a pan, with a slow shutter speed, and I can't do that. So I'm just going to have to guess what the background's going to look like when it's blur. So again, this is tricky. Okay, here we go, I'm going to do it. Okay, I did it. I did 20th of a second actually. I did it, but it wasn't particularly exciting. The subject wasn't particularly exciting, and the background wasn't particularly exciting. There was a couple of opportunities there where I could have done a better shot, but it was much more sort of spontaneous. It wasn't quite in the right place, and I just couldn't risk taking the photograph because I might have just completely messed it up. And that again, isn't it? It's all about risk, and I can't take any risks because I've only got one photograph to show all of my subscribers. So yeah, it's interesting, but certainly makes it a lot more difficult, and you can't take any risk, and therefore potentially your photos aren't quite as good. So yeah, that's what I've learned so far. There's this great shot of the old post office from, it says 1879, and I got a post office van post office van underneath it, out of the Royal Mail, so that was quite a cool shot, so happy with that one. My GoPro's run out of battery, so now I'm having to do this, so this is going to make it even harder because now I have to photograph and film with the same camera. It's not ideal. Just trying to think what I haven't got in my portfolio so far. And Oxford is all about the River Thames as well as the colleges and stuff, so I'm heading down to the river now. Just taking a cool shot of this reflection, this lovely building in the background through this reflection, and then noticed the people in the shop and photographed one of the guys trying on some cool sunglasses. So that was quite a good shot, and one I was not expecting when I was photographing the reflection. So yeah, that was quite a good one. Happy with that one. That's quite a funny one as well. A bit of humour that is hard to get on street photography, I always find, but always look for it. I want to get something spontaneous now, even if it means getting a 0 out of 10 photo. Interesting shot here on Market Street, well, perpendicular to Market Street anyway, and the light is coming from the left hand side of the frame, and people as they walk in it look really good, so I'm going to try and time it so that there's an interesting subject coming into the light. It looks amazing. Wow, that was really, really difficult. I didn't think it was actually going to be quite as difficult as that, but such a good fun, really, really, really fun going around Oxford and trying to take 10 photographs. But those photographs have to be good. Like usually, obviously, I'm taking, you know, hundreds to get 10 photos for, you know, a portfolio. You know, you never have a 100% success rate, and that's what I'm doing on this video. So it could show me up a bit. I hope we've got some good photos for you to have a look at. Apologies in advance if you don't, because that was really hard. Definitely the hardest challenge I've done so far, by miles.